Hello, I am Emmanuel. Welcome to this class. The topic is linear programming. Look at the question. Have you seen the question? Can you provide solution to the question? Can you solve it? Let's work together. Let's solve it. Let's do it together. Now, from the question, P is equal to the number of sweets. Q is equal to the number of marbles. The inequality equations from the questions. From the questions, sweets cost 5 naira each. Marbles cost 6 naira each. While the total money Janet has is 90 naira. So we have from the question the inequality equation 5p, which is the number of sweets, plus 6q, which is the number of marbles, is less than or equal to 90. Janet needs at least 5 sweets, which is p is greater or equal to 5. Janet also needs more than 4 marbles, which is q is greater or equal to 5. So we have 3 inequality equations from the question. 5p plus 6q is less or equal to 90, p is greater or equal to 5, q is greater or equal to 5. So what we are going to do, the question says we should write down the 3 inequality connecting p and q. These are the 3 inequality equations. Then it also says we should draw the graph. Then it says what is the highest number of sweets she can buy. We should look for the highest number of sweets that Janet can buy. We should also look for the highest number of marbles that Janet can buy. So the first thing we need to do, we need to create a table of value for the equation 5p plus 6q less than or equal to 90. Then we will now plot our graph. After plotting the graph, we will locate the feasible region in the graph. That's the region where all the graph, or the region that satisfies all the equation. When we locate that region, the coordinate of that region, we will use it to calculate for the highest value of sweet that Janet needs, or the highest value of marble that she needs. So let's proceed. So firstly, I'm going to create a table of value for 5p plus 6q less than or equal to 90. 5p plus 6q less than or equal to 90. So I'm going to take just 2 values. I'll take 0 when x is 0 and when y is 0. So I'm going to substitute these values into, the equation 5p plus 6q is equal to 90. Sorry, this should be q and p. So when p is equal to 0, this value becomes 5 multiplied by 0 plus 6q is equal to 90. 5 times 0 is 0, so everything here will become 0, therefore we have 6q is equal to 90. To get the value of q, we are going to divide both sides by 6. This becomes 6q all over 6 is equal to 90 all over 6. 6 will cancel out 6, therefore q is equal to 90 over 6. 90 over 6 is 15. 6 into 9 is 1, remaining 3. 6 into 30 is 5. So the value of Q is equal to 15. So at the point where P is equal to 0, the value of Q is 15. At the point where Q is 0, at the point where Q is 0, everything here will be 0. 6 times 0 is 0. So this becomes 5P is equal to 90. So to get the value of P, we divide both sides by 5. This becomes 5P over 5 is equal to 90 over 5. 5 will cancel out 5. P is equal to 5 into 9 is 1. 5 into 4 is 8. Therefore, the value of P is 18. The other two inequalities are P is greater or equal to 5 and Q is greater or equal to 5. So I'm going to plot the graph of these three inequalities. The highest value of P is 18. So I'll extend my graph to this end of my board. So at the point where P is 0, Q, so let this be the Q axis. Let this be the P axis. Okay, so at the point where P is 0, Q is 15. At this point here. At the point where P is 18, Q is 0. That is this point here. So I'm going to draw a straight line to join both points. Secondly, I will draw the graph of P greater or equal to 5. The graph of P greater or equal to 5 is a vertical line. P greater or equal to 5 is this point here. So it's a vertical line. Because the inequality sign is double, greater than and equal to, the line is going to be a thick line. Because the inequality sign of 5P plus 6Q is less or equal to 90 is also double, this line also will be a thick line. Q greater or equal to 5 is a horizontal line. So at this point, I also draw another thick line. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to shade the graph. So 5p plus 6q less or equal to 90. Because the inequality sign here